Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warrior LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warrior LTV. Keep it locked.
I'm gonna tell you. We, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? Set the bar for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this shit. Yes, brothers and sisters. Greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, and all things good and wonderful among us and about us. See? Welcome viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and make it help grow the platform. See? Like the video as well. You see before I feel like say, you see criticizing people. Criticizing other races and nations and oppressors and things like that. It's like, we definitely know 100% so we are doing it from a wrong point of view. You know, see. And the main contributor for that is us. The leadership guide them in a leadership position. So a lot of people will put themselves in a freedom fighter position because with that, you don't have to be elected or selected or whatever. You can elect and select yourself and just go out there and start spraying information, and people will just basically drawn to you because they feel like you have them better interests at heart. You know, see, so in so doing, Babylon have them own little setup or them pushing, install them certain people amongst it, because the more graphic your argument sound and determine and thing like that, the more outlandish and outrageous it sound, and the more attention you draw to yourself. And me I say, Babylon, nobody know that more than Babylon, and nobody have the outlandish information them than Babylon. I mean, I say that we talk about ourselves and about the atrocities where them cause upon us and the intention towards us and all of them things. Now, Babylon strong and consider themselves in a leading position. So a lot of them information, even if them get out, them not see it affect them anytime soon because of the depths the depths of knowledge, not just knowledge, but preparation or determination for see a change. I would even say determination would not be the right word either, but the perception of how things are, is still being fueled and manipulated. So even when certain other information present itself to it, we are already sealed in a certain way. So it's hard. See. So, hard facts and certain, like we say, outrageous argument and things like that draw attention. And we know that. See. So we, overall, I feel like we definitely need for looking at ourselves. It might not be, it might sound ideal or probably respectful enough, credible, like we give ourselves credits or anything like that. But see, the fact of the matter is, what really happens is we have a problem, a serious problem amongst us, where I differ our energy with a approach any level of change or create the necessary effect with it. Enable the change. We're fragmented. See? And what I say is that another body fragment us. Yes, it benefits somebody. And yeah, we know, like we just established that Babylon and the oppressor, them have them influence because some of them people, some of the best weapon them, or Babylon have amongst we, our own people and black people like yourself, we believe the status quo and just believe in a feed them belly alone, no love nobody else, just love everybody else except themselves, self-hate. You know, see? So, yeah, just like we established Babylon, set up them mole and can have them monks and thing like that. See? But, you see, the black struggle is a profitable endeavor. Very profitable, you know, see. So it attracts all sort of characters. You know? All sort of character. And not just we make it profitable. And we make it profitable. The media and, you know, are one of the most prominent underdiscovered news to this day. And a long time the history start, if you understand what I say. A lot of things hasn't been released. There's still a lot of cover-ups and things like that. And that's still a whole heap of thing we are going with the same way where affect the enable the oppression or still are going or we ourselves they even know about. You know, see. So with all of that, so I never say I don't know a whole heap of thing that neither. A whole heap more are going, you know. But basically what we are trying to say is that so we have to looking at ourselves and we have to come to an organized body. You see, if we not have a you gotta have, come on, you gotta have a whole heap of different group, whole heap of different people with different opinion, different standards as well to black movement. See? But more than anything else, we have to find a common ground. And that's the thing we are beat to the most. Because Babylon now want we find that in. You know, see, Babylon, the oppressive nature of society, which is predominantly white, I mean in Britain, I mean across the globe, they do not want us to come to that consciousness. No, because again, when you come to a certain level of consciousness, you take yourself out of from being a pawn in a them game. You know, see, even if you play a role or want continue to play a role, the fact is, you know what you do. You're knowledgeable of the fact what you is or what you mean to them and, you know, how you benefit them more than yourself. See? So, it's not a thing with them want, you know, because when you know, you're going to see, all poor people are going to demand more for themselves and have more self-values and stop believing them propaganda rhetoric, so them create chaos. Purpose to create the chaos, cause the distruction so that them can continue manipulate whatever manipulate behind the scene. You know, see. So, them don't want, like, the oppressed realize truly, you know what I say, true integrity and knowledge and of self and self-esteem and them sort of thing there. You know, see. So the onus depend we for find ways to go around that so that we can concentrate a central energy towards, you know, defending we aim, our goal, our aspirations and things like that. You know, see, we don't have nobody, for instance, in Jamaica, belly a Rastafari, where everybody sit down and watch like lambs to the slaughter as Richard Lake, the Lake family, deliberately and purposely rob the foundation, the heritage foundation of Rastafari in a Jamaica. Today, you understand? We know say Lisa and I put her man brother upon the board and him know the heritage board and thing like that. And him know you can imagine a big high level corruption that go on by Rasta in the midst of Jamaica today. And Rasta not have no structure where we'll take them to court 2, 3, 4 Rasta lawyer I even get in touch or contact with some Rasta lawyer, something like that across Britain, the United States. So make representation on behalf of I&I foundation with integrity. You understand? The man, them white boy, come feet and take it in a Jamaica today, Rasta. Right now, thief it openly, publicly. It was a conflict of interest to their crewmen, because you have family member will work on the board and things like that. We have inside information. It's inside trading hard to complete. And nobody now approached or addressed it from that perspective. The government, both opposition and the leaders just turn a blind eye to it and act ignorant, like, I know that guana, them thing are not possible and them sort of thing. But we don't pay attention to them, because at the end of the day, we don't expect no better from them. See, we are them oppressor. See, we oppress them and them stupidity where them are going with them scamming game and them conman game. So them always have to keep our apple care disturbed so that we can't, we can't farm. We can farm a defense or farm a proper, a substantial, opposition against them. You see? And we sit down and we watch people in our own, in the midst of us, with them sort of. One of the first things that we should pay attention to, See, one of the first things we should pay attention to is disruption, device. People will decide, people will have reason for coming out bubble then and just decide to fall out and want to split it down the middle and go one side and him steer another way. And you know what I said? An agent them there, and a full time now for even when them and an agent Rasta would, see it, and run them away and make some boy with them big dirty stinking ego. When they not think about what the next move tomorrow. Them just present today and want the attention. See, coming at the system with all sort of argument and information where them master give them to come convince we or to come seduce we, to think say them have a better interest at art. See, and cause another divide. So it further fragment the already fragile concentration of power what we have. And every day, more and more, we sit back and watch these things happen and think it's progress. I tell ourselves that this man is comfy. We start a new organization and things are going better. I'm going to fix the old one what we have. Or maybe nothing wrong with it. Because you can't fix something when it's broken. And if something broken, you see what the problem is and you fix it. Because it's workable. Not perfect. Everything break down. The biggest machinery out there where you see. It have a breakdown in it. Biggest organization, them government and man make them same way. So you have to have breakdown. See, we can do a restructure, reorganize and and even before it becomes a scandal. If you're wise enough, you should have seen the breakdown before it becomes a verbal thing. Before it becomes something for you to talk about. See, it's not now after you sit back and watch the thing after you watch the infestation and thing like that, after that, you'll come back now come say, I come condemn the whole thing. It's part of the problem too. See, and then them weak, lackluster, and inconsequential government there. Some boy come with in a powerful organization like Rastafari, black movements and all them type of thing there. Every day you see a new organization pop up somewhere and people are run behind it and a space split divide down the middle and the oppressor is loving it. And all of them boy that we are doing that I work with the oppressor, them only in it for them own personal gain for so what them can get out of it by creating a group where them can make representation on behalf of that group and whatever benefits is just for them and that group. See, it's not about the group, it's about him, he or she finding themselves in a position of power, a position of leadership. See, and you never have the genuine natural quality if you do it over the existing group. So what you do, you couldn't wait until your time come. So what you do is, you think, I tell yourself, say, split it down the line. You keep half and me go over there so with half. Go build from foundation again. You know, see, nobody can tell me say them things they know purposely planned, engineered. No group of people, no race of people no do that. And the example, whole heap of people find themselves in a position where they can organize and try react to them oppression. Before we come to the realization of the facilities, our faculties to do such. So the example is there, where whole heap of people do it before. See? So, and not new, and not we are discover, and a strategy we are come up with, Rasta. You see? So, nobody can tell me, say, Bobo, Bingi, Orthodox, 12 tribe, all of them splitting and division there. Now you have Bingi now, Judgment Yard, and now you have David House and all of them fuck with it. All I don't know what I do, man. Me, in my little militancy, I tell myself, so the whole I know a paid agent. Everyone out, God, man, all I know a paid agent of the division. To maintain that. Nobody knows so visionless and self-absorbed. That's them couldn't see what the device and the distinction and name calling are going to create in the long run. And it's still a go on. Every day you have a new, and as black people, with that beyond. That to sit down and make them think this is a natural process. And a natural process that Rasta. Nobody now go agree with everything 100%. You always go have disagreement. But you have majority rules. Sometimes we have to buy it, suck in your pride and just know say, yo, the idea is more accepted than mine. So I could work with it. For we ourselves, I pray and I do what we can do to see it feel. So that's how one can come up to say, I told you so type of thing. Wish a while again, that is a secret, a little thing where fuck anything or anybody same way. There's a man and them little ego and them. But again, as a group, we are aware of them, would have been aware, should have been aware of them. So I think they look out for them and prevent any access or influence from that individual to that degree. See, if you are coming with any form of criticism, you don't be the one to criticize or influence somebody if you criticize, because you was, like a candidacy position for the role or for the development of this. So you already compromise, your opinion compromised to a degree whereby, you know what I say? Yeah, it could be from an ulterior motive place, innocence of man, all we have them sort of thing there. See? So just what you can and thing like that. Unless you come with something now to support the program, like the direction where the man are taking project or the strategy, the engineering strategy where use, unless you come with, resource for help build upon that. We know why you come with your personal approach where you would use with your type of strategy or your ingenuity over there. So we know why you are come and push that. You don't see it. We did done, vote it down already. Fuck off and go. We are not hear that. We know what you do. You understand? I hope I make myself clear just a while ago. Them sort of mentality there amongst us as well, where we have to be careful because our individual pride, and we not have. It's like so well then. So when I look on it now, we say, the Indian man then. We left from India and come and Britain. On a visa and things like that, and he might work with an Indian man in an Indian man place. No matter why man the Indian man have, the black man nah know, because him nah discriminate or discredit or nothing. No matter how dirty him is. You nah come sit down with you and lap no fractal and chat him. Nah. And we alone do that. Now we go to the white man, the Chinese, the Syrian man and everything, and talk out we weakness. That's all we expound upon. We weakness. We not brag about, the nature change. Because it changed to this victimhood nature where everybody accept and we never want to be victim in Rasta when we are grow up. No. Regardless of everything and the evidence what we see in front of we never take no victimization, not to victimhood. We kind of see ourselves as soldier and a war with it. So what you expect if the enemy have the upper hand and just say, go, we could stay up on the run until we can counter. You see, becomes gorilla in the field. The gorilla warfare, a more terrible thing I to use and kick the British out of Jamaica. Anyway, so we have the potential there, we have a potency there. It's only these days we not concentrate any strategy in our movements anymore. You see, anything goes. Everybody just comes to where they want to say and do what they want. So some man, if you know say them not, them for just shut down and stay over there, so make this what we have on the table work. If it not work, yeah, every idea is viable and, I say, acceptable and presentable and things like that. But second your ego. Don't bother feel like say because you feel say you right. Everybody, everything now if it just crumble and come. You know what I say? How that dirty egoism them the man and people we allow them things that happen to we. See our people, our said people again, we allow them things that I run with them device there and them, it come like a joke thing and them thing that why we not go nowhere, why we not reach nowhere, why we can't approach nobody, why we can't look on France and say, France, pay back 80 where you owe 80 you too fucking thief. We don't have no concentrated force for approach pinnacle. We don't have no concentrated force for approach a firearm license. Discriminatory firearm license we are going in Jamaica. We only for the rich and the super rich and people where a certain demography of the island can acquire such commodity. You see, and it's a human rights legislation where balance was supposed to be available across the board. Balance where everybody can acquire it. It's not something that's being issued by the government or because of your DNA, you get it naturally. No, and that's how it go. See, this is not a blind ear and blue eye. This is a legislation where the whole of it draw up and say for the whole of it across the board. Why is only blind ear and blue eye people can blood clot, get it big, dirty, stinking politician people? How is that acceptable to no? Them things they're not acceptable to us on the ground no more, And guess what we know? Say we have the power. A one walk. And the whole I want to uproot and run where we know that. We not ask that. See? Yeah. And we are going to stop sit down and wait upon with no bread and butter argument because that's entirely stupid. Stupidity. You know, see? Yeah. Straight talk. Yeah. And on that note, we're going to touch upon the workforce and the wage process. And we all draw evidence of how Jamaica hotel them and them thing they collect some serious fees for stopping there for a night like where international countries are charged. Yet them now pay half the wage to our local worker them where the international people don't pay for them workers. And our politician and everybody down there sit down well relaxed and I complain to the people them every day and I tell them say enough them are idiot because them leave the island for God find a better life. You know see, these are the principles where govern us these days. So stay strong and stay positive. See, and make we organize. We can deal with it. We can do this. Knowledge is key. You know see. So we can share what we know and grow. We give thanks. Rastafari.